Welcome back to Ultra Hardcore Minecraft. In our last episode, we built this lovely spawn area with the hardcore heart at the top. And in today's episode, I'm going to be upgrading my armor today because it's on its last little bit of health. And to do so, I'm going to be abusing the mechanics of villagers, getting all the enchanted books I need and combine it with some diamond armor. And with these enchanted books I'm going to get from the villagers, I'm going to need a bunch of XP. So in the last episode we found like a bunch of spawners and I'm going to turn one of them into a XP farm. And to start this project I'm going to need to start by mining out this area so I can actually have a bit of room for the skeletons to spawn in. So that means making a 9x9 area and then using water to fill it all up. Now with this all mined out, I need to first put a slab on top of there to prevent skeletons from spawning on top. If I just do that and then knock that off, then we just quickly build up. And then put some slab action on top of there. Perfect. And then next thing I'll need to do is put water in each of the corners to be able to flush the skeletons down one way. And then I'll just mine this out. And then this will just go into a funnel just down the center here. Into like a one by one, and then they'll just shoot down. And then I could use a water elevator, but my plan is to make a golden sword and kill them with gold. And to do that, I'll need to get Smite 5 on the sword and Mending, so it will never break. So the way this farm is going to work, so once I break all these torches, skeletons will fall down here. They'll get pushed into the stream where I'm going to have a sign here and a sign here. And they're just going to fall down into this whole bit here. And when they do, will I take damage? We'll see, I've got apples. No, I won't take damage, so they won't take damage. But they'll funnel into this bit here. And then I'll use my Smite 5 sword, hit him twice with it, because it'll just take 2 hits. They'll die, I'll get XP, and I'm going to have a chest system underneath. So Hopper will be there, and then chest there, chest there, chest there. And now the real test will see if it works or not. Hopefully it should do. Yep, they're spawning, get down quickly. There we are. I'm just in my little safety hole, let's just heal up quickly. They can't shoot me. Perfect. And perfect. Easy XP, and all this will get funneled into here. Perfect. And the next thing I'll do the villagers, and then I'll come back to make this look nice. And you're probably wondering, how are you going to afford all these enchanted books? You're going to need emeralds for that, and how are you going to get emeralds? Well, you see, I'm going to get balls. That wasn't a joke. And you see on episode 1, we went over there, made mason villagers, traded emeralds for everything to get these like chisel bricks. Well, you see with those masons, they have this clayball trade. And where's the best place to get clayballs? The random azalea tree on episode 1 we found in the middle of the ocean. There's going to be a lush cave underneath there, and that has plenty of clayballs. But before we go over there, I'm going to need to make a new diamond shovel and then combine it with my old one so that gets full durability, and with the efficiency 5 I'm going to get plenty of balls. And no, do not make a joke out of me getting balls, or else. Now there she is, that's what I've been looking for. And now if I was to mine down, I should eventually run into a, whatchamacallit, a lush cave. But let's be careful, don't want to just fall straight into it. So what I'll do this, because then I can have a water stream go down. And then I can easily come back up and store all my loot. And don't mind finding gold coming down here, I'll take that any day. I think we just hit some clay. There we go. Here we have, is there... I'll dig a bit more deeper. Any lushness? No. So what I'll do, I'll stay at this level here. And then see what we can find. Oh, another cave. Oh, there's moss. Oh, and that's a big cave. Now this is what I want. A big cave. Well, it's not the biggest cave, but it's a cave where there'll be a lot of clay, hopefully. And so, what I'm going to do, light up all this area so that I don't get snuck up on while mining all the clay that I see. And some more gold. Very nice. Now this is satisfying. Just holding down. And I won't say no to some free diamonds. Come here. Oh, I even found axolotls. Let's grab the yellow one if I can. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think that's enough balls for now. Let's just start heading back to base area. And now with all these clay balls, I can start getting a whole bunch of emeralds. Trade with you, trade with you, and trade with you. That should be enough emeralds for now. Let's head back over and try and make a lectern or a couple of them so I can start trading with librarians. So let's make a couple books and then let's grab some wood and make some bookshelves. 4 should do for now. And then to make lecterns, it should be like so. Perfect. And now let's head over to the other village in the morning. Oh, hello. What have you got? Oh, pale oak. I'll actually take that. That's wonderful. What else? Coral. I'll take a couple bits of that. Oh, this was actually perfect time to get emeralds. Pink coral, pale oak, so I don't have to go travel to get some. That's nice. And that should be it. Thank you very much, Wandering Trader. I'll see you the next time you come, because that was actually quite helpful. And now it's the painful task of siphoning through villager trades to try and get the books I want. Ooh, mending for 10. Definitely taking that. And then on breaking free for 13, I will take that. That's another good book. Plus, I can buy some bookshelves and grab some more books. And then smite 5 for 23, I will take that. And then efficiency 5 for 32, I will take that definitely. Let's take 2 of these. And then the first thing I'm going to be doing is making this gold sword. Do that. And then let's add these enchants onto it. So where's my smite 5? My unbreaking. And amending. Perfect. That's the best best thingy sword that I'm going to get. And then can I name it? Got 8. I should name it just before. XP Bringer. This will be the XP Bringer. Waste a bit of levels, but oh well. And then let's do this. And call this pick Fortuna. Because this is my fortune pickaxe. Also add efficiency 5 to my pick. Call this Silky. Yeah, just Silky. That'll be fine. And yeah, I think we're done for anviling at the moment. And let's head over to the mod grinder. Now with this sword, I can just do 2 hits and all these XP levels will come straight to me. And look, the sword isn't breaking because the XP will heal it as quickly as it is damaged. So for the next couple minutes, I'm just going to stay here, grab a whole bunch of XP. With all these levels, I can now start making my armor. Let's make this, that, and this. That's a full set of diamond armor. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be playing around with the, enchants. And hoping to get a fully maxed out armor piece. So, protection and unbreaking, that's literally perfect. Protection 4 again. Perfect, I can just put unbreaking on that. And get it all first try. No. But yeah, I'm going to mess around with all these and then disenchant what I don't need. Protection and respiration. Just add another unbreaking. And literally, this is actually going really well. I could probably just do it all in one take. Death Strider. Now I'm going to re-enchant those. Hopefully get protection. Let's try again. Fire. Unbreaking, risk it. No. One more enchant before I'm out to get some more levels. Protection 3, I'm not going to take. I'm just going to miss it. Looting 2, I can take looting 2. Ooh, protection 4. Ooh, great boots. Great boots. Don't need to hide unbreaking. And what I could actually do now is... So that needs unbreaking. And that needs unbreaking as well. And then all of these, I can just give mending straight away. And then just one more. Perfect. So I can now get rid of these and put this all on. Perfect. I'm a bit more dripped out. Very nice. Need feather falling on the boots. And aqua affinity on the helmet. But I think besides that, this armor set is complete. And what I was thinking for the design for this, I could come in with a bit of andesite for like the bottom as like a trim. And then just above, I could do a bit of like stone brick action. Let's see how... Oh, ow. Gotta be careful for these skeletons because they are quite annoying. But I think that looks quite nice. And then for the floor, I'm going to just add cobblestone and mossy cobblestone just to give it that dungeon feel still without straying away for it too much. And I don't know what I really want to do for the roof, so I might come back to this at like a later point. But for now, I think just this little bit here looks nice. And now with all this armor, I feel more protected to go into the nether. And my plan is to come into the nether and go mine up a bunch of gold. Oh, hello there. And there's a zombie there. So I'm just going to run away because if I hit the zombie, it'll aggro the pigs. Well, that seems like an easy kill. Well, that was easy. He just shot straight at me. And I got returned to sender. Oh, damn. Oh, that is so lucky. We managed to come away with a stack and 16. So that's another 10 apples. That's not too bad. For a little expedition where we only lost 1 heart. I'll take that as a win. So let's just craft up another 10 apples. Perfect, we're up to 25. And we were lucky enough to get this disc. So let's make ourselves a little jukebox as a celebratory. Oh hell, the great music. Oh hell, the great music. So before this episode ends, I want to go back to the Lush Caves and mine a bunch more clay balls because I want to grab a stack of emerald blocks before we finish this episode. Because I think I need to show how powerful clay balls are. Ooh, mod spawner. Zombies. Let's just break you because I'm nowhere near. Ooh, 2 golden apples. I'll take that very nicely. Where's that last zombie? Oh, there you are. Ow. Yep, I'll take one of those golden apples. Thank you very much. And nothing else. Now back to training with villagers to get a whole bunch of emeralds because I do want to set before the end of this episode. And then setting up this temporary villager training shack makes life so much easier because then I'm protected and the villagers are protected. Meaning I can just trade all I want. And then each row, so if I do one whole row, that gives me a stack and a half. That works out really well. And this should be the last line we need to do before we hit the target amount. Because this is the last of my clay balls. And if I combine this with all the other clay balls I've got back at home, that should be over a stack of emerald blocks. With all the emeralds we were managed to trade, we got a stack of emerald blocks plus all these extra ones as well. So that just proves how OP Playballs are. So, does that beat stick trading? Maybe. Is stick trading easier to forget? Most likely because you can just keep growing the trees. With the clay balls, you'll have to go and find them. But if you find a lush cave like I did, they're easy to get. Well, that's going to do for this episode. We made lots of progress, getting a bunch of upgrades to our armor, getting some riches and emeralds. And yeah, we're making progress in this world. We've got plenty of golden apples, which I want to get some more. And I'll probably make a farm in the upcoming episodes, but I don't know what I want to do next. But I'll see you in the next one.